Alright you guys, so this is the active tracking mode for the DJI Mavic Pro. Today I just took it out for a little bit and decided I would track the postal carrier or whatnot, since I couldn't track myself. But I love it. I think it works great. As you'll see, as the postal carrier drives off, whenever it flies under, it'll lose the tracking. You have to kind of reassign it. So I fast forward a little bit and I retrack the postal carrier a little bit further down, and now we're actually back to tracking again. And it does a great job. Even behind those trees, it did a great job. It didn't lose the tracking there. I continued to track for quite a ways. It's kind of like a long video, but you get the point. I'm about 300 feet, maybe 260, 70 feet up, just to make sure that I got a good global positioning over it. I'll try to do another tracking video where I have the Mavic a little bit lower, so we can see the obstacle detection and that kind of thing. But I just wanted to see how well it would function in an overhead, because this could be good for video in like a pursuit mode or something like that. You'll see later on in the video when the postal carrier goes a little bit further, it's gonna hit the main street and he's gonna put the pedal to the metal, and the Mavic Pro does an awesome job of keeping up. You'll see here it will lose it behind this bush for a moment, and then it'll pick it back up. I think I might have had to fast forward a little bit. I think I had to navigate a little bit closer to it. It gave me the go signal to continue to follow. So that's what it does. When it loses tracking, it'll just lose it, and then once you gain it back, once it recovers or you tap to gain it back, it'll ask you, it'll tell you to go again, and you'll just select that, and it will continue to follow the object or the person or whatever it is you're following. This was a good one. It actually indicated on the controller that it was a vehicle. Previously, when I tried to active track like myself on like a skateboard or something like that, it would show, like a human that was trying to track a body or whatnot. So here you'll see as it pulls away from these mailboxes again, it'll do a little better job of adjusting here, but it still lost the tracking, unfortunately, and I had to reassign it once again. So again, I just flew closer to it to make sure that it would active track, or did I? Yeah, I flew closer to it. Actually, this is going to pick up further down the hill, and I actually fast forwarded at this point because he sat there. The mail carrier sat there for quite a while, and I didn't want you guys to have to sit through that. So here's the point where I think I may have brought it up a little higher or whatnot, because I wanted to test the strength of how it kept it kept it visible or whatnot. But as he goes here, he's going to pick up a lot of speed, and you're going to see this just does an amazing job of staying on top of the vehicle. Can you imagine a chase scene or something like that, and you've got two cars in pursuit, and you got this overhead? It looks like an amazing copter view, and it continuously just tracks this vehicle. Now, this is far outside of my neighborhood. The reception was great. There was no problems with that whatsoever. And as it got closer to the point where the mail carrier was stopping, you see it kind of comes a little closer. Here it loses tracking. I wanted to let you guys see this. It lost tracking here, and what happened was it immediately picked up another vehicle. That black car was being actively tracked, and so from that point I just stopped it, and I pressed the return to home button. As you'll see, it'll generate a movement, so you can kind of tell it was coming home. I don't know if you can tell, this is in high wind as well. I tried to keep it, I wanted to keep it going so you can see the trees moving or whatnot, and I'm not sure if you can really tell from here, but the trees, the wind was The wind was blowing pretty heavy.